Brats, we cover a lot of VR content on the channel. We are a VR channel, but sometimes I like to make it easier on those of you out there who are also trying to be content creators, editing, all that stuff. What could make your life easier when you're trying to edit than being able to actually move instead of sitting on your butt for many, many hours at a time? Egofit decided to send us something to find out. Let's open up this humongous box. First step to opening any humongous box, always have that small, sharp unboxing knife. We got a lot to open here. Plastic straps are no joke, but they are no match for our small, sharp unboxing knife. Put your knife back away for safety. Look at that. We have got books and crap and some lube. The nice long applicator so you can get in under the belt, get that all cleaned up. We got one remote control, the emergency strap, the manual, which is pretty substantial, 100% satisfaction guarantee. This is the Egofit Walkpad Plus, almost $500 on Amazon right now for this thing. What this is meant to be is a walking treadmill, or apparently maybe running, depending on what speed you run, that can go under your desk. If you have one of those nice standing desks like we reviewed, you can be standing, doing your editing, and walking on this at the same time. So up here, we have got the treadmill in its final spot, which is now a walking desk. You got the treadmill under here. Now, the one concern I had was how much space are you gonna need past the treadmill if you wanna be able to just pull it in and out quickly? And it's quite a ways. I positioned this so that it could push all the way back, basically to there. I actually brought it up here, and Nat, who was working all day today, she used this all day. She ended up walking off and on, she figured probably about 4 hours, about half her shift. You just grab this, and because there's wheels on it, it pulls right out. You hit play, it counts you down from 3, and then from there, she's free to work about her workspace. She can, of course, have this desk down or up. You're still gonna want a little bit of stability from your desk, so a nice stable desk like this one is really good for this. But she said this made a huge difference to her work day. You're not gonna go too fast. I mean, I would say to be able to effectively function, you're probably gonna be moving pretty slow like this, and you are gonna be stabilizing yourself a bit on the desk. You are free, I mean, as long as you have good balance, you don't have to hold on to something, but if you're working, you're gonna be having your arms here, it's still gonna help you to move around. So it gets awfully fast. It gets way too fast to actually work on. So you can be here typing your emails and trying to run at the same time, being really unsafe. When you hit stop, it comes to a stop very slowly, so you don't fall down. Now, if you're walking even at a relatively slow speed, but you pull the magnet, it's a dead stop. The only thing that I would say that kind of bugs me about the treadmill overall, so if like I'm hard stepping, see how it kind of stops? So if you tend to do it, you might have to train yourself to walk a little more softly and keep your balance with the desk. That's something to be cautious about. We had a little confusion when it came to getting the battery in here, so I wanted to clarify that real quick with you. So on the back here, this can be opened with a coin, or you can just honestly push on it, open it up. You got one C2032 battery that powers your remote. A flat battery like this has a positive, which is the side with the writing, and a negative, which is the other side. The tricky thing about this is it has 2 sets of prongs in here, and if you look at those instinctually, you kind of think you want to push both of those down. That's not the case, because one of those has to contact the positive side, and that would be the shorter one. So you want to put this in with the prongs on the shorter side on the top, on the positive, and then push this all the way down to where the negative is pushing the others down. This is going to be a bit of a moot point, because I told the company 2032 batteries are hard to get. You don't find them that easily in stores, or you go in there not knowing which one you get, you grab the wrong one. And I said AAA's should really be what's in here, give you a little more weight in hand, make the remote feel more premium. So their next production run is actually going to switch to AAA's. But if you ended up with one of these units, or you order this and you end up, with that problem with the remote, that'll solve it for you and help you out there. Nat's used it for several days now, and she's really liking it. She says the biggest benefit is like when you're working at a desk a lot, you get tired, and what do? You either go for the coffee, you just sit there and struggle through it. With this, she hops up, she walks for a little while, and she feels wide awake and good again. So it is a really good thing to have if you work at a desk job all the time, or if you edit for many hours, if you're a YouTuber, or if you have an editor who edits for many hours. She's saying it is a really huge improvement to her work life. So they're not cheap. This one is over $400. And I mean, this desk was less than $300, but you're talking total setup here. This is about a $700, $800 setup, but it is a really nice benefit to be able to get up and move, stay healthier, be more active. So I think it's really cool, but I'll let you check it out. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to see. There's a couple different models depending on how much you want to spend, how fast you want to go. Cool option. Another thanks again for the company sending it to us. I think it's really cool, and I'm really glad we got Nat set up in such a great way for her working at home up here. Thank you for coming out and spending some time with us. I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and I will see you in another reality.